What's up, guys? Big Blue Fan 1987 here. And the movie I'm going to review this week is probably a movie that a lot of people ain't heard of, and it's Lightning Jack. It stars Paul Hogan of Crocodile Dundee fame, Cuba Gooding Jr., Beverly D'Angelo. Of course, she's known as the mom in the National Lampoon movie. This movie, it's a Western, and it is absolutely funny as all get out. It ain't a long movie, so if you're going into it thinking it's the typical Western, don't worry. It's only 98 minutes, so it caps out at about an hour and 38-minute movie. Paul Hogan really does good in this movie. I mean, he's always been known as Crocodile Dundee, but I remember watching this film once on TV a long time ago when I was a kid on USA, and absolutely loving it. Of course, I'm a big fan of Westerns anyway. Cuba Gooding Jr. really is he kind of is the star. I mean, it's Paul Hogan's movie, but I like Cuba Gooding Jr. because Cuba Gooding Jr. plays a character named Ben Doyle. And Ben Doyle was born mute. He can't talk. And he kind of pantomimes through the whole, the movie. And what pantomiming is he's expressing and telling, Lightning Jack Kane, Paul Hogan, things with body movement and hands, and, he's actually acting. We today as movie fans seem to forget that just because an actor or someone that claims to be an actor gets on a movie and reads an entire page of dialogue, recites an entire page of dialogue on a movie and gets an Academy Award for it, that means they're acting. All that means is they just memorized a bunch of lines on a piece of paper. Any idiot can do that, which is evident by a lot of the movies Hollywood puts out, that any idiot can be an actor. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character reminds me of Lon Chaney Sr. And what I mean by that is Charlton Heston had a saying about Lon Chaney Sr. He said Lon Chaney Sr. could express with his body movement and his facial expressions so much emotion and tell a story better than someone that reads an entire pages of dialogue. And that's true. What he does in this movie without talking through the whole movie does a good job. It's got a pretty good supporting cast. Pat Hingle, who to my generation is better known as Commissioner Gordon, plays the U.S. Marshal in this movie. He does pretty good in it. He's not in it a lot, which I kind of wished he was a little bit more because he does good in what he does. It's produced by Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan writ the script of this like he did with, he writ the script and story to Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2, and he also writ this one. And it's directed by Simon Wincer, who is known as the man who directed Lonesome Dove. And he does a good job directing this film. I would highly recommend this to anybody if you've never seen this and you're a fan of Paul Hogan. I like Paul Hogan, mainly his Crocodile Dundee films. Not the third Crocodile Dundee, just the first two. They're real Crocodile Dundees. That third one was no. But yeah, if you like Crocodile Dundee, check this one out. Paul Hogan does a good job in it. It's funny. I mean, there's just so much funny stuff. How he is doing in it as an outlaw. He's an outlaw that wants to be wanted. No one cares about him, and he's trying to become a wanted man, which is funny because most outlaws kind of, but check it out. Look it up on the internet. Check it out. I highly recommend it. You're in for a pretty good laugh, and it's an entertaining movie. And also, Paul Hogan, he ain't that bad an actor, and Cuba Gooding Jr. does a hell of a good job in this film. It is my pick of the week this week. Check it out. Lightning Jack. So, it's really nothing else to say about it. It's a funny ass movie. I wouldn't rank it one of the best comedies, but it entertains you. I like it. Of course, I'm a type of person that, like, it ain't a cheesy film by no means, so don't worry about that. But I'm the type of person that loves cheese anyway. So a film that's cheesy as hell, I eat that shit up. I love cheese. I love cheesy ass films. If it's a cheesy movie, I'll watch it. I love that shit. But check his movie out. Please rate and subscribe to the channel, and check out my buddy's channel, Mr. Cemetery Man. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's been Big Blue Fan 1987 saying, we'll see you later.